Hey everyone, so tonight we're going to review on the Marvel Legends Carnage from the Venompool wave, which this figure looks so cool. I kind of am debating trying to get more just to kind of have the Cult of Carnage Head there, at least another one. I think it'd be fun to have two of these guys, but it's got a cool image of him on the side. But overall, I love this kind of font along with the kind of the misty kind of with this, the symbiote kind of going across, but just the way that coloring looks. I don't know. That's just me talking. Anyway, it's got the Venom logo up top. Shows Carnage along with the rest of the figures in the wave and a brief little info on him. Anyway, we'll get this guy opened up and we'll check out the details. All right, first up, he comes with the Venompool head. Looks very cool and crazy. He does come with the Carnage head. Looks really cool. I love that they sculpted all the black. I think that looks so cool. And it's crazy when it's on the figure, which I'll show in a second, because it's just the whole texturing when you're holding it. It's so cool. You see the black goes pretty well on there. I mean, parts of it are not fully covered, but there's so much sculpt to it, I can see why they would probably miss pieces, but I think it's a great looking Carnage head. Very cool. All right, now checking out Carnage with the Cult of Carnage head on there with the whole insignia on the front. Ooh, this is probably my favorite Carnage Marvel Legend. I think this figure is awesome. I don't really have any complaints. I love all the sculpt on the black portions of the suit. I think that looks so cool. And it just makes it pop that much more having that all sculpted on. And it's got a very creepy face. His jaw's a little crooked on mine. I don't know if I can probably just bend it back. But it looks so cool. Would have been cool if it was articulated, but then we probably had to put a funky looking hinge maybe. But overall, this looks so good. I really like that. And it's even kind of got that fade where it kind of goes dark black to like the lighter black into the red. I just think that looks so cool. Even this on his back looks really good. I do wish the black would have continued on the kind of the tentacles coming out, but this can come off and they continued the paint on the back and that looks so good. Loving the sculpt. And it looks so cool on his arms and on his hands. I mean, it's all over his body. All that is sculpted. The black looks great. I mean, it's right on there. I don't see too many missed spots coming down this arm as well and on his hands. This is sick. I love it. This looks so good. Definitely have to get another one. There's a little blemish on the side of the cat thigh here. It's not going to really bother me at least. So cool. I do wish they did the black on these sides here too. I think that would have really been nice. But man, so cool. Just kind of going over it so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. Yeah, I really like it. I just think it looks really good. Such a cool looking Carnage. And then here's a little back piece too, so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. They did a good job on painting on this too. But I do wish these were painted too. But it's just got a big old peg. And it pegs in easy and it looks nice and flush. Really cool. Very cool. All right. So we'll go ahead and go over the articulation here. The top of his head looks really nice too. Anyway. All right. Left and right. Up and down. He does have that hinge, which is great. So he's got great range. He does have the armpit joint and they even painted it inside there. There's no miss on this side too, which looks great. It's got ball joints. Shoulders move out, forward and back, and it's nice and ratchety. He's got an upper bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. They even put it on his elbow itself, so it's got sculpt there. Great. Wrist rotation, hinge at the wrist, have a crunches down, and arches back, and they continued with the black up there. Very good. Waist swivel, kicks up, spreads pretty far. Got upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. Boot rotation, ankles move down, they move up. He does have nice ankle rockers, pedals on his feet, and very sharp looking toes. All right, so we'll go ahead and show you guys how tall Carnage is and get ready for some fun comparisons. All right, so Carnage stands a little over 6 inches tall. Here he is next to the Ultimate Green Goblin Build-A-Figure Wave Carnage. That was like their newest one. I thought that thing was such a cool figure. I still do like him. But this guy just takes the cake because of all that sculpting on the lines. It just looks so good. Here is Carnage from the Monster Venom wave, which is really awesome. I love the effects of the axe. Such a cool attachment. And we got the Cletus head with him. Now this Carnage here is a reuse of a Toy Biz Carnage from the Fearsome Foes box set, also the Spider-Man Classics. This is a Hasbro release of that same body mold, which was on their kind of version of Spider-Man Classics. They also did the McFarlane Spider-Man, where he's more in the darker red, and on the same card back where it's just got Spider-Man on. I mean, I remember seeing that wave in Toys R Us, not really thinking much about it, but that's where that Carnage comes from. And then here is the Fearsome Foes Carnage. Very cool Carnage. This is like the first one we got, and then later on with the Spider-Man Classics Carnage, which I do not have. I do plan on getting it because he is the only other Carnage I am missing out of the Marvel Legends, just to kind of complete the set. He's more of a darker, like has more like kind of a darker black on him. He's definitely got a little bit of some loose joints here. And he also came with a little funny like gimmicky base where it was just a square, and it came up with all the, you know, the red symbiote kind of rising up, and it would flap. It's almost like I think it was it's like a trap or something. Anyway, that's the only other Carnage that is missing from this, besides if you wanted to get into the Marvel Select. But Marvel Legends scale, almost all of them, but it is all the Marvel Legends sculpts that we've received. So far, I mean, I love this figure. This is probably right now, out of this wave, is probably my favorite. I don't know if Phage or the movie Venom is going to top it for me, but I just love all the details on this guy. I think he is such a cool looking figure. Yeah, I have no complaints. I think this guy looks great. They did a great job. Just love the sculpt work. I can just stare at this figure. It's so cool looking. Definitely need another one. All right, guys. You're all sure just going to hear me keep repeating myself. I hope you guys have a great rest of the night, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks again for watching. Take care.